Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Forever Motorsports. You're joined by myself, Mark and Reese, and we've just finished qualifying. And the big news of the day is the fact that Frederick Vasseur is so happy with his drivers. LeClerc finishes in pole position for Sunday's race here in the Circuit of the Americas. Sainz finishes in fourth for his team as well. And also big news, Verstappen having his lap time deleted right at the end there, having gone quickest, then gets his lap time deleted and moves all the way down to sixth. Reese, what a qualifying we just had.
Yes, what a qualifying, and certainly that does bode quite well for the race on Sunday. It's going to be very interesting with Max Verstappen starting out of sync all the way down there in P6, but making our way through the top 10. First of all, of course, Charles Leclerc taking pole there, then with Lando Norris up in P2, Lewis Hamilton P3, Carlos Sainz P4, a mixed up start to the front two rows of the grid. Really going to be quite an exciting race start. Interesting is going to be the first word that comes to mind for me. And then going through the rest of the top 10, George Russell in P5, then of course Max Verstappen in P6 with that deleted lap time. Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon having a great day for the Alpine team, finishing in 7th and 8th. Then we have Sergio Perez once again not having a stellar race weekend, starting all the way down in P9 ending that qualifying session there. Then finishing off our top 10, one of the drivers who I expected to do a little bit better, Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, it's exactly one of the drivers I said. I was worried about him in Q2. I said, I'm not so sure Piastri is showing enough for me. And indeed, he didn't. In Q3, he's finished all the way down in 10th, rounding off our final driver in Q3, of course. But just going back to Q1 now, of course, the 5 drivers we lost in Q1, going from 20th up to 11th. Let's just do that quickly. Sargent in 20th at his home Grand Prix. Once again, not good enough. Although Williams could not find pace, and neither could Aston Martin. Stroll 19th, Albon in 18th, and Alonso 17th, with Nico Hülkenberg surprisingly down in 16th as well for Haas. And they were looking relatively quick for this weekend, but not able to do so. Yeah, really poor showing from those Aston Martins and the Williams. We were expecting a little bit more from them, but they were out in Q1 quite easily there. Hülkenberg, of course, the other driver there in 16th, and again, we expect him to beat Magnussen usually, and does not do so. But in Q2, we then lost Ricciardo, Magnussen, Bottas, Zhou, and Tsunoda. Pretty much those are the ones that we do expect to lose in Q2. So not too many surprises there. So just again, rounding off that bottom 10. 11th, Tsunoda. 12th, Zhou. 13th, Bottas. 14th, Magnussen. 15th, Ricciardo. 16th, Hülkenberg. 17th, Alonso. 18th, Albon. 19th, Stroll. And 20th, Sargent.
Yes, and it's going to certainly be an interesting race on Sunday. I think it's going to be quite exciting. So do be sure to join us here on Forever Motorsports. And of course, go and check out all of our channel partners down in the description of our video. But yeah.
Did you expect this from Lando Norris to come into second position? Of course, everybody during the stream was talking about his mentality, and he's been dropping off a little bit. But now he's starting at the front of the grid alongside Leclerc, another person we also talk about with mentality. So the two of them starting alongside each other could be making for a very interesting race.
Yes, I'm certainly quite excited for the start. As I said already, with a mixed up top 4 drivers here, it's going to be very exciting. I'm excited for the sprint shootout tomorrow afternoon, as well as the sprint race. Of course, tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be an exciting race weekend, a jam-packed weekend, full of action for all of you guys. So do be sure to watch and be sure to check all of our channel videos for all the upcoming live streams that we have for you guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about our top 3. Who do you reckon, based off of this grid that's starting on Sunday, who will be your top 3?
That are going to finish in the top 3?
Yes.
I'm going to say Charles Leclerc should be able to take the win around here if he's able to get a good race start. Lando Norris should be able to hold on for second, but what can Max Verstappen do? I'm going to say Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen.
Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen. So you're basically saying Hamilton's dropping off. Hamilton's been looking quite good today. I'm gonna back Leclerc to win, Hamilton in second.
I think Norris is going to have better race pace because they've had
a lot. I suppose it is a good point.
Race tire.
No, you know what? I'm going to throw something else completely there, and I'm going to have a new...
And it's Lando Norris' 100th race, as Anchi Manchi says.
I know. This is what I'm saying. Lando Norris to get his first ever win at his 100th race in Formula 1 here, starting in second position, right behind Leclerc. They've had lots of race simulations. It should be good enough for them. I reckon Lando Norris wins the Circuit of the Americas. Leclerc in second and Hamilton in third. And I don't think Verstappen makes the top 3. That's my prediction. Very bold.
Very
probably
bold.
Stupid. But that's my bold prediction, and it could be insane if that does actually happen.
Well, certainly going to have to see what happens on Sunday when it all does count. But thank you very much for joining us here on Forever Motorsports. I've been Reese, and I've been joined here by Mark. Thank you very much, and cheers.